girl bee. Her eyes are open wide, and yet she's in a daydream that's better than real life. She knows a secret country where the grown-ups never go. Why, she's Alice, Alice in Wonderland. Alice, Alice in Wonderland. Curious friends and happy adventures too. Ooh, yes, she's Alice, Alice in Wonderland. Alice, Alice in Wonderland. Alice, wait for us, we'll come too.
Bees are such hard workers. They go from flower to flower collecting honey without ever resting. Do you want to watch too, Benny Bunny? Come, I'll lift you up so you can see. Oh, I've never seen such a big one before. A bee that size has got to be an elephant bee.
Why do you make stupid remarks like that? There's no such thing as an elephant bee. Look, I'll show you. The bee. All-winged, stinging social insect producing wax and honey. A bee colony comprises between 40 and 70,000 workers under one single queen bee. And during the spring season, several hundred drones.
You're such a Miss Know-It-all. Isn't it boring always being at the top of the class?
You can't upset me, Alice, however hard you try. But you might upset the bees if you disturb them when they're collecting honey, and then you'll be stung.
I didn't disturb the bees. I only watched them.
Oh, Alice, use your head. When a bee sees a big creature like you coming near it, it gets a fright.
Huh? Oh, you are an elephant. Benny, this bee's a tiny elephant.
You're
Look.
partly right and partly wrong. I'm not your usual elephant. I'm a honey elephant.
A honey elephant? Is it a new breed? Oh, do be still. I want to look at you.
Stay away from me. I'm not much in favor of humans. You lock us up in cages or kill us for no reason at all. But watch out. We've learned to defend ourselves.
Oh, no, please don't sting me. Mummy says that bee stings are very painful.
Sting you? I can't sting you. I haven't got a sting. Look for yourself. You can see I have a perfectly normal elephant's tail. We've developed a defense system much more effective than a sting. We simply squirt honey in your eyes.
Oh. This honey's much tastier than ordinary bee's honey. It's really lovely.
If you're right, that would explain why we're being hunted all the time.
There's one. Look.
Oh, see what I mean? Goodbye.
Oh, good morning and goodbye.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Why are you chasing honey elephants?
Why do you think I'm chasing them? Because I want to catch them, of course.
Yes, but why?
I'm acting on the orders of the Queen of Hearts. She wants us to catch all the honey elephants in Wonderland. Aha!
But what will the Queen of Hearts do with so many honey elephants when she's got them?
She wants to start a farm and breed them for their honey. She says she needs fresh honey every day. Apparently it helps keep her young and beautiful.
Poor honey elephants.
There, got you.
Oh.
I wouldn't feel so bad if the Queen of Hearts would eat our honey, but all she wants is to spread it all over her face.
Oh.
That's right. Her Majesty's quite convinced that their honey makes her skin look younger. You can imagine how much of it she's going to need.
Huh?
Honey, more honey. For the best results, I need fresh honey every day.
I regret to inform your majesty that we seem to have run out of honey early this morning.
And who is responsible for that?
His Majesty the King ordered the royal cook to bake him a honey cake.
And the Knave of Hearts wouldn't eat his breakfast unless he had a slice of bread and honey.
It's your job to keep me supplied with fresh honey. I need some at once to use on my face.
When will she come to her senses and stop trying to make herself beautiful? She'll never succeed anyway.
We can't produce any more honey today.
And why not, I'd like to know?
We've only caught 6 honey elephants, Your Majesty.
Then get going and catch some more.
Is Your Majesty aware that honey elephants are extremely rare and difficult to find?
They're also clever and fly at great speed. Their leader is a very strong-willed and stubborn queen.
Is she? Well, she can't be stronger-willed or more stubborn than me. All troops are relieved of their duties to concentrate on hunting honey elephants.
Oh, cruel. She actually put the poor thing behind bars.
I feel sorry for the honey elephants. I wish I could help them.
Yes, but how? What can we do?
Stop rattling the cage. I'm getting seasick.
I didn't mean to upset you. I was just trying to open the cage.
It's a waste of time. I've tried everything and it won't open. But there's something you could do if you want to help. Go to see our queen and let her know I'm a prisoner.
I'd be glad to visit your queen and give her your message, but I don't know where to find her. Will you tell me the way?
That's a problem because I can't tell you. No stranger has ever laid eyes on the honey elephant queen.
Well, I'll find your queen. Don't you worry about it. Be patient until we get back. Come on, Benny Bunny.
Do give up hope.
The presence in Wonderland of the honey elephant is a relatively recent phenomenon that has baffled the scientific community all over the world. It is unusual for elephants to gather honey. This task is normally carried out by the common worker. In this case, however, we're dealing with a cross between an elephant and a bee, which must date back some 1,000 years.
Could we leave the lecture until later? All I want to know is where to find them.
Well, that's a difficult question, but I've come to the conclusion that we should be able to find them in this area. Indeed, if one compares the habitat of bees and that of elephants, one can clearly see that in the last analysis...
Well, now that we're all awake, we can start the hunt.
But Your Majesty, it's my duty to warn you the area is known to be dangerous, and with good cause.
Listen to me, my good man. Since they won't come to me, you lead me to them, whether you like it or not.
Oh, no, I must decline, regretfully, of course.
In that case, I'll have to withdraw your hunting license, I'm afraid.
A very wise decision, Your Majesty. I'm not so keen on
And
hunting.
why aren't you wearing your hunting outfit?
I don't even own a hunting outfit, Your Majesty.
Don't you? Then borrow one.
May I ask you a question, Benny Bunny? Are you by any chance thinking what I'm thinking right now?
Yes, if by that you mean you're thinking we're lost, my answer is yes, I am thinking what you're thinking.
No, that's not it. I was actually thinking how much I like this place. It's so beautiful and peaceful here. So quiet, not a sound except the buzzing of bees. Bees? Benny, I wonder if by any chance we've stumbled across the place where the honey elephants live.
Look, there's one.
What are you doing here? Don't you know you're trespassing? What do you want?
Take me to your queen, honey elephant. I've got an important message to give her.
Our queen can't stand the sight of strangers, especially humans.
She says visitors only bore her because they talk for hours about things that don't interest her.
Oh, this isn't a social visit. We've got a message for her from one of your friends who's being held prisoner in the castle of the Queen of Hearts.
Don't listen to her. You humans are all the same. You can't be trusted.
My friend's right. You're liars and cheat. Take advantage.
You're forgetting me. I'm not a human. I'm a rabbit. And this is my best friend, Alice. She may be human, but she's not a nasty person.
We've learned to distrust all humans, especially those that use honey-coated words.
Well, one of your friends has fallen into the hands of the Queen of Hearts, and there's more bad news. Right now, the Queen of Hearts and her hunting party are out looking for your queen.
All right, then, follow us. But just remember, we can't be held responsible if our queen doesn't make you feel welcome.
Oh.
And where are we now?
Well, how am I supposed to know? I've never been here before.
I employed you as a guide, and I expect you to guide me.
Oh, yes, Your Majesty. Let's see. I'll get my bearings in a jiffy.
Oh.
Well, we're heading due north to northwest. Oh, maybe I should have said southwest.
But,
Yes?
that's not a compass, you idiot. That's my watch.
As I understand it, we're lost in the jungle. You're not only a boy, you're an incompetent fool.
I'm an incompetent fool and a bore? I've never been so insulted in my whole life.
Oh. Do give me that. Stay where you are. How dare you run? I'll teach you to leave your queen stranded in the middle of nowhere.
There's the castle of our honey elephant queen. It's rather pretty, don't you think?
Oh, magical.
I'm glad you like our castle, Alice. We built it ourselves and we're proud of it. When you're in the presence of our queen, don't speak until you're spoken to and keep your voice down. Our queen hates loud human voices.
Don't let her intimidate you.
Just remember why you're here. Remember Honey.
Who's Honey?
Our friend who's in trouble.
Oh, she...
It's incredible.
Would you like a tour of the castle? I'll show you around. It's worth a visit.
Uh-huh.
They may be honey elephants, but this looks like an ordinary beehive.
I don't understand. Is he a different type of honey elephant? He's so much bigger than you are.
Well, you see, he's my uncle and a member of the older generation. Honey elephants used to be this big. He's the manager of the honey factory. It's a very responsible position. Uncle! Uncle, wake up! Uncle! Please, would you show my friends around the factory?
Well, I suppose I have no choice. Come with me. Through here. I'll explain as we go around.
Thank you, sir. Oh.
These honey elephants have just come back after collecting pollen all day. Here's where they deposit their honey. All the honey is put into jars, and when a jar is full, it's placed on a conveyor belt. The quality of the honey is checked by the royal honey taster, a honey elephant who checks all the honey jars before they leave the factory.
Past. Next. Past. Next. Past.
It's very impressive.
Yes, and not many strangers have seen it.
We're particularly proud of our storerooms.
If only the Queen of Hearts could see this.
She'd order everyone to use honey face cream.
Well, if you've seen enough, it's time to ask our queen for an audience.
Mm-hmm.
Who goes there?
Friends of mine who'd like to appear before the Queen on urgent business. They're asking for an audience.
Today's not a good day. The Queen's in a very bad mood and she's got a shocking headache. Take my advice and come back tomorrow.
No, it's urgent.
Good luck.
It's lucky he's on duty today. He's another uncle of mine. I have a large family, as you can see.
I can't wait to see what the honey elephant queen looks like. I wonder if she's big or small. Don't you want to know too? Oh!
Yeah!
Let me down this instant, you brute! How dare you treat me like this? Let me go! Either you put me down or you tell me where you're Oh, how rude! He didn't even stop to apologize.
Apologise for what?
Huh? Good day, Your Majesty.
I wish you'd tell me how you managed to be admitted without an appointment, and why were you making more noise than a whole pack of trumpeting elephants?
But I wasn't noisy.
That's a matter of opinion, child. You sounded noisy to me.
Your Majesty, the visitor has an important message to deliver.
There's no need to raise your voice.
She has an important message to deliver.
You don't need to repeat yourself.
It's a message of vital importance. It might even affect our lives.
You may speak, child. I'm all ears.
The Queen of Hearts is on her way here with soldiers to put you in prison, Your Majesty. She's already captured one of your subjects.
She wants your people to make lots of honey for her, Your Majesty, and then she's going to make a face cream, and she's got a secret recipe.
That's a diabolical thing to do. It's a long time since I saw her, but she doesn't seem to have changed a bit. As I remember, she was temperamental, rude, aggressive, and downright impossible.
That's her, exactly. Your Majesty must have known the Queen very well.
Yes, I did. When I was a child, I was at boarding school in one of the beehives in the Royal Gardens of Wonderland. I got to know Her Majesty the Queen of Hearts intimately. We're more or less the same age, you know.
Are you?
I like to think back on those days when I was still pretty and slender. But even at that age, the Queen was a nasty creature. She used to spend the whole day trying to catch us with her net. And while she hunted us, she'd scream out, "I'll tear your wings off," at the top of her voice. It makes me shake with rage. And she dared call us.
Wasps? Is that what she called you, wasps?
No! We are honey elves!
No, Your Majesty, please calm down. You misunderstood the visitor. She didn't say we're wasps. Careful how you choose your words.
Oh, there's her voice. She's somewhere near the castle. Oh, we've been this way before.
No, Your Majesty, if only Your Majesty would trust me. We'll see the Honey Elephant Castle very soon. It can't be far away.
Are you leaving me alone?
Your Majesty, I'm going ahead as a diversionary tactic to distract the honey elephants. Rabbit, come with me.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
Wait! No, don't do that! Wait for me, please! Help! Oh, dear. I'm stuck in the mud!
Keep your voice down, Your Majesty. You'll frighten away all the honey elephants. They have very sensitive ears.
I couldn't care less. I'm sinking in the quicksand, you idiot, and you're still lecturing me. Oh, help! Pull me out of here! Help! Well, if Honey is imprisoned by the Queen of Hearts, we must go to her rescue, of course.
She's stuck in
What's
the
this?
quicksand.
Oh, stuck and don't shout!
The Queen of Hearts. She's fallen into the quicksand. She's sinking and no one's doing anything.
That's terrible, my poor Queen of Hearts.
Oh, nice. Serves her right.
It's your duty to save her because you're responsible for this. You should have had the quicksand fenced off. It's your fault.
Expect me to save her? You must be joking.
I'm not joking. I've never been more serious, Your Majesty. I mean every word I'm saying. If you save the Queen of Hearts, she'll be in your debt and there'll be lasting peace between you.
It sounds reasonable. You're not as dumb as you look. I'll follow your advice and rescue her.
Huh? Just a moment, Your Majesty.
Do you have further instructions for me?
No instructions, but I'd like to say something to you in confidence.
Oh, is it a secret?
I suppose it is.
Alice!
Oh, Benny, I'm sorry, but I can't let you in. This concerns only us ladies.
It never occurred to me to sew the stripes onto the dress.
There, it's done. How does it feel now, Your Majesty? Any better?
Oh, much better. The dress fits so well now. Makes me look much thinner, doesn't it? How did you guess that the stripes were bothering me?
Ah, well, Your Majesty, I couldn't help noticing that you kept fiddling with them and trying to pull them up. Every time you did that, it looked as if you were scratching. It was the first thing I noticed about you.
Well, I've never had a very high opinion of humans, but I must say this, Alice. You really are an exception. Would you like to be my friend? Please say yes.
Oh, yes.
Out of my way, I'm in a hurry.
Your Majesty!
I'm flying again for the first time in years. It's such fun.
I'm happy for you, Your Majesty, really happy, but I'd feel a lot happier if you'd slow down just a little.
Alice, you're so funny. Someone's coming at last.
Have no fear, Your Majesty. We shall catch every single honey elephant bee. You'll see.
Let me ask you something. What do you think I'm doing here?
Your Majesty's taking a mud bath. It must be one of Your Majesty's many different beauty treatments.
No, wait! Don't leave me! This can't be happening to me. I can't believe it. Help! Help! Somebody help me!
We're coming, Your Majesty.
At last!
With Your Majesty's permission, I'd like to introduce the Honey Elephant Queen.
We've already met?
That's right, Alice. We've known each other for a long time. Why have you grown so fat?
Typical of you to greet me with an insult after so many years. But a leopard can't change his spots. Anyway, I'll help you if you promise to release my honey elephants.
My dear, I may be stuck in mud up to my neck, but I'd rather go under than give up your honey for my face cream.
May I say something, Your Majesty? I think we're wasting time. Think of your position, Your Majesty. Shouldn't you be arranging a way to share the honey?
I can't bring myself to share anything with her.
I knew you'd say that. I must have been crazy to want to save your life.
No, please help me. I take everything back. I'll let all your elephants go free. I won't touch your honey. Please help.
Oh, she's gone under!
Yes.
I really admire you for what you're doing, Your Majesty.
Really, Alice, you're so selfish. We will spend hours looking for you. You never lend a hand in the kitchen like I do.
What's the matter?
Come along, tea's ready. Mummy's prepared bread and honey today. She's discovered that honey's awfully good for you.
But you should spread honey on your face, not on your bread. If you put it on your skin, it makes it soft and young, especially if you use the honey made in the Honey Elephant's factory.
What? Oh, Alice, I wish I could understand my sister better.
That makes two of us.
Alice, dear, come and have something to eat.
Is there honey?
Yes, child, if you'd like some.
Oh, thank you, Mummy.
The story we'd like to tell you next time is about Alice, Little Bill, and falling in love. As soon as Alice dreams herself into Wonderland, she bumps into Little Bill, but she's a little upset by the fact that he's not his usual friendly self towards her. That's because his thoughts are fully occupied by Sarah, a pretty lady snake. Little Bill is so besotted by her that he seriously thinks of proposing marriage. But the wedding plans fall through when Sarah's ex-fiancé reappears on the scene. Poor Little Bill. But he soon finds consolation with Lana, a pretty lady lizard. Alice finds all this so confusing that she wishes Thomas Smith, the neighbour's son, would console and reassure her too. Why not join us next time for the rest of the story?
Who can that girl be? Her eyes are open wide, and yet she's in a daydream that's better than real